Hello everyone, this is Mehdi Sakali, co-founder and CEO of World Gaming Federation. Welcome to this presentation. So let's proceed. Let's go to make the world better through gaming. We will talk first about the gaming market itself. So today you have 2.5 billion players playing on different devices, mobiles, console, PC, tablets, etc. Which means also that those 2.5 billion players represent two-thirds, 66% of the internet users. So we can say that even today, gaming is a big media. In something like 10 years, we will have 6 billion players, which will represent 80% of the internet users. We can then tell that, of course, for the brands and the city halls and any stakeholder that wants to reach gamers, gaming will be a media that will be used a lot for advertising and brand communication. What has changed last year is the mobile usage. Why? Because of course in gaming now, like 43% of the mobile usage is gaming. Of course on different games, but it can compete with social networks, which are 41% of the usage on mobile. We can explain also that because Facebook is not performing on mobile. So if today we have 43% of mobile usage, which is gaming, we can say that with 6 billion players, gaming will take a bigger part of the mobile usage. So we truly believe at WGF that gaming will be the best gateway to become the next GAFA in 2020. Also because data here is quite huge and is stored in the gaming servers, so we will be able to know more about the gamers and what they like and how to reach them tomorrow. We go, of course, to talk about the data, which will be the core of our strategy. The data is something that is really important and that matters here in the gaming industry. As I told you, gamers are playing on different devices. So what we do at WGF, we aim to create added value for each stakeholder. When we talk about stakeholder in the gaming industry, we talk about game publishers, we talk about brands, we talk about governments, we talk about the players themselves and the teams, and also the tournament organizers. So basically, the solutions that we create are dedicated to aggregate the data, structure it, and of course, give them a return on investment or added value on the market so that they can succeed better. So how do we do? Of course, we structure the data that we collect, and we collect it from different sources. So of course, the tournaments, the games data itself, what you do, your activity in the game, the events you participate to as a gamer, and also what we call the social data that is coming from social networks and other different sources. So our technologies that we have created since 2015 are first a tournament software that was on a main platform called WGF.gg, that after we modified, you will see it. And of course, we created since that time like great tournaments. We have done the UEFA Euro 2016 tournament with 70,000 players and many others dedicated to make the understanding of WGF of the market more wide and to really create solutions that will be helpful for the market and its stakeholders. Of course, we also created some social data apps that was able to make us understand how to aggregate, collect, and structure a unique gaming profile for any gamer. May you be playing on mobile, tablet, PC, console, and so on. You will have a unified gaming profile, which we call player tag, and also that is able in advertising to give us more information about the player, what he likes, and how to reach him. We also created what we call Watchtower, which was, of course, a data aggregation tool, and that was able to help us to create tournaments more efficiently. So without putting manually a new game that was released, like, let's say, this month, we can automatically aggregate all the games that exist, which means that in the platform, we were able to just say, oh, I want to make a tournament on this game. And of course, you can do it automatically because all the metadata of the game was automatically aggregated. After some time, we understood that some of the brands present on the platform, let's say Adidas, Nike, and many others, they didn't want to organize their tournaments and to promote them near their competitors. So we understood that even if we wanted to create a huge platform like a hub, it was more efficient for the brands to give them their proper communication platform, esport tournament platform. So we created in end of 2019 our white label esport websites, allowing all the brands and the associations, the city halls, the tournament organizers to have their own platform organizing their own tournaments at their image. And of course, all those platforms work with the same system that we have created before. Of course, PlayerTag, this unified gaming profile. So in fact, instead of creating one big platform, we are creating millions of them that are separately brandable by the brands. And at the same time, we can collect all the data at the same place in a unified gaming profile, which is at the benefit of the player himself. So we have, as I can conclude on the data part, created a unique gaming profile that will help the gamer to value his experience, his achievements, his victories. And at the same time, we have created an infrastructure that is like a social network, but decentralized, in which, of course, everyone can have his own space, but not in the same platform, but in a separate platform on their domain, so that they can really aggregate like they want it, their users.